Hey you, it's Reese and I am back with another prophetic word. Actually, I have two. I will be doing the second one after this video, and that one kind of corresponds with the one I believe I did last week. They tie in together a little bit as far as the meaning. I had this dream back on the 6th of September. I didn't know I was supposed to release it. Actually, I got an email of a couple that looked very similar to the couple that I dreamed about. And I got an email on Saturday. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. They look, kind of similar to the couple I had a dream about a while ago. That still didn't click with me to be like, you need to release that word. So now that I'm aware I'm supposed to release it, I'm releasing it. So, okay. There was a black dude, a black guy, dark-skinned black guy. He was a little heavy set, not super big, but a little heavy set. He had, a pudge belly. He had a belly, and again, dark skin. He had on a gray shirt and light blue jean shorts. He had two kids with him, a boy and a girl. And then there was a white lady. She had brown straight hair, and her face wasn't really chubby, but it was, it was rounded. It was full. And she may have had just a little bit of gut, just a little bit. And she had on a gray shirt with black leggings and I believe sandals. She had one child, I believe it was a girl. So his two kids were older than hers. They were out, I think, celebrating someone's birthday or celebrating something. And it was a sunny day. It was pretty. They were leaving someplace. I don't know where they first were, but they were leaving that place and going somewhere else to eat, to go out to eat. She had her child, the small one, and one of his kids was going to the car with her, to get in the car with her. And then when the other one of his kids saw that one getting in the car with her, they attempted to go get in the car with her too. But the dad looked irritated and upset and yelled for both of them to go back to his car. So the lady was kind of like, okay, kind of tripping there, and said it was okay for the kids to ride with her. So the man and the woman seemed to have been separated, but I don't believe they either had no kids together or the older kids were his and the youngest one were between the both of them. Okay, and so after the kids got in the car with her, she fast walked. She hightailed over to his car. I mean, she didn't run or anything, but she did fast walk, angrily fast walked over to his car. I'm assuming she exchanged some words with him or some words were exchanged. So she came back to her car and told the kids, all right, let's go, with a smile on her face, like everything was all good. So then they were at the place. They went to get food at, and I think it was like a diner. It looked like a diner. So she had the smaller kid and I think one of his kids sitting at the diner area with her. And he was at like a booth. He either had both the kids or one of the kids with him. And her arms were kind of under the diner and she was texting with her head down. For some reason, I'm thinking she was texting him about, whatever happened, whatever took place prior to them getting to the place that they were eating at. And he was either looking at a TV or out the window. He was looking at something just kind of really nonchalant, kind of just disconnected from what was going on. He seemed annoyed, like he didn't want to be there. So the breakdown of this, or scripture for this that God guided me to, first one, Ephesians 6:4, fathers, do not provoke your children to anger. Do not exasperate them to the point of resentment with demands that are trivial or unreasonable or humiliating or abusive, nor by showing favoritism or indifference to any of them, but bring them up tenderly with loving kindness in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. And then the second scripture he brought me to is Proverbs 31:17. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. So from this is basically he was just kind of like, you could tell he was a disciplinary, which is fine. I'm not saying, the father shouldn't be disciplinary, but as it says in scripture, you do it with love and kindness. Like, he's our father. Yes, sometimes he needs to chastise us, but we know that he still loves us. He's still a loving father, and a doting father. And our fathers, our kingdom fathers, should be the same with our children here on earth. Discipline, yes, but you also need to show, love, show them love. And then as far as the woman, her kind of rushing over to his car as to kind of give him a piece of her mind, her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. We are a more gentle creature in nature. It's not saying that we can't speak up for ourselves or our kids or defend, ourselves and our kids, but you need to be making sure that's something you take to God, and how you handle situations, and especially in front of the kids. And I am guilty of this. I still sometimes can kind of, get upset in front of them, but that's none of their concern, what goes on between you as parents or adults or, partners, whatever the case is. So I don't know who this is for, but I will post, I'll try to post a picture of the couple that I got in the email. Again, it resembled them, not fully, but it did resemble them, which kind of like really shocked me and had me like, whoa, that's crazy. So yeah, I think I was supposed to release it Saturday. Maybe today is fine, I don't know, but I hope it reaches whoever it needs to reach, and may it bless you. And that's all I got for this one, and I will see you guys later. I'm out. Bye.